going on, everybody? So it feels like it's been like a month since I've made a video for y'all, but it's really only been like a week. But as you can see, the S10 is loaded down with stuff. I've been using it as a truck past week. It has been doing fantastic, and I'm gonna get you some footage of me driving it and getting on it, having some fun. You know what it's meant to be done. It feels very, very strong right now. But there's a really good thing about this video is one of my main goals was to get out of this trailer. It has served me well while I was in college, when I wasn't making very much money. It served a great purpose of having a roof over my head, and since my parents owned it, it was cheap. You know, if I didn't have the money to pay, they were okay with it. And you know, it helped me whenever I wasn't making very much money, and especially when I was going to college and everything like that. But with everything, there's a time to move on. And me and the trailer's time has come, and it's time for me to move on from the trailer. It's probably been time for me to move on from the trailer for a few years now. It's a fairly old trailer, and like I said, it's time. But as you can see, Lucy's having fun right here. She knows what's happening. But I have cleaned up so much stuff. As you can see, I don't know if you remember any of my past videos in the background, this was just full of stuff. I actually also, in that time, I got this working. I just didn't think about making a video for it because, I mean, all I really did was clean the carb and then put it back together. I did have some yellow jackets. They had, or not yellow jackets, but dirt daubers. They had made some nests up in the PCV system, so it wasn't releasing the crankcase pressure, and it kept blowing the seal off the top up here. That was fun, but yeah, I just didn't think about making a video for it. And as you can see, I have cleaned up all this over here, and look at this, all of my oil changes from being here. Every time I changed my oil, I put it back into the container, and now I need to take this to oil change facilities. I should have probably done it a long time ago, but so I'm not like overwhelming them. I'm probably going to take like 5 at a time and just be like, look, you know, here you go, because I know they have you know, they have tanks down below ground that, or not below ground, but in the pit that hold it, because I used to be an oil technician, so I don't want to overwhelm them with with all of these right here, you know. So but like I said, I will be moving out of this trailer. However, I am going to be moving out of Mississippi. I will be moving out of the South. I will be moving into Minnesota. Total opposite. But I will not be changing the channel name. I'm still a Southern boy by heart. We'll still be Southern Gears. And my goal is to come back to here and set up a nice shop and, you know, get rid of a really nice house, you know, once the channel takes off. If it doesn't, then hey, you know what? I'm still moving into a nice house up there, and I love my job. So if it doesn't go anywhere, hey, like I said, I still love my job. So this channel was never about, you know, stopping working because I hate my job. I love my job. Everybody that I work with knows I love my job. Everybody I know knows I love my job because I talk about it all the time. So it's never been a problem with that. You know, it all really started with that very first video. I bought those headers for that 4Runner, and I really didn't see anybody reviewing the eBay ones, and I wanted people to know what the stuff I went through whenever I did it. And so that was the very first video, and it was basically just to let other people know what you're getting into when you buy those eBay headers. And then after that, I kind of liked the way it felt, and I just continued on with it. Honestly, I realized that I work on a lot of stuff. A lot of people ask me to work on their vehicles, and I was like, well, I mean, why not make videos when I do that? And then, you know, at the time, this S10 was just an S10. It was nothing done to it, and at that point I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do something with this. And it also, you know, then I started showing the BMW, and you know, people like the BMW, and so it's actually gonna work out pretty good. I hate that I have to leave my mom and my brother and everybody like that, all my friends, but you know, at the end of the day, what needs to be done needs to be done. There's a circuit track up there I can take the BMW to. There's drag strips all over the place that I can actually take the S10 to. And that's one of the main problems I was having down here, is that most of the drag strips are closed. And the ones that are open, when the public's allowed to go, there's so many people there that you can't even race anyways. So there's really no point in even trying. And yeah, and then most of them are 1/8 mile tracks, which, look, you know, you can learn a lot through an 1/8 mile track. You can calculate what you have in the 1/4 mile, but still, you know, running a real 1/4 mile is still way funner and way better. And I really don't like getting out there and street racing. It's just not, it's dangerous because you don't know what the regular people around you that you know, don't know what you're doing. You don't know what they're gonna do. You don't know what other people's reactions are gonna be. And I honestly really don't want to destroy my, you know, expensive ass BMW or the S10. You know, it's not worth it to me. Not to mention the tickets and the run with the law. And around here in Jackson, it's gotten a little crazy anyways. They've been shutting down interstates and shit like that, and it's a little hot right now, and I don't really want to add fuel to the fire, you know, and ignite it. And so I'm just gonna, I want to do it safely. I want to do it, you know, properly. So that's my goal. And yeah, but one other thing, Michael will be joining us. He's going to be joining us up there. And then AJ, he's still going to be putting out videos. So if you're interested in those mini trike videos, don't worry, they're still going to be coming out. He's still going to be working on them. Let's go ahead and let's drive the S10. Let's go drop off this stuff. What's going on, guys? So I just unloaded my last load of shit to go to the dump, and out here having a blast with her now. I gotta empty out all the leaves and whatnot that's left. There's no plastic or anything, it's just all leaves and twigs. But man, she gets up and goes though. I waited till it was the second one because, you know, I wanted to make sure the oil and everything was warmed up. But man, she is running fantastic. We're only doing like 40, but yeah, it's been a great day today. Just trying to square everything down. Oh man. Man, I hope the wind wasn't too loud that you're able to hear it. It sounds so good right now. I'm gonna be... Hear that? Those tires do not grip. That's not what they're meant for though, so they break loose almost as soon as I give it more than a 1/4 throttle. Oh man, I still got to figure out the looseness in the steering, but well, I know where it is. I just got to replace it, but that's going to require me replacing the steering box. It's just, I mean, 600,000 miles. I mean, what do you expect, really? Obviously, it's going to be worn out. Okay, you don't understand. I tried to give the guy fucking signals, but oh well. I gotta put certain signals back on the S10, but yeah, she is just sounding so good right now. I'm getting more comfortable with her. You know, it's like you build a vehicle and then it's like you put all that time and effort into it, at least your first one. You're worried that after you put all that time and effort into it, it's just gonna break the first time you take it and do anything with it. Wow, bumpy ass road. I cannot wait to get away from this freaking gravel driveway. I cannot keep a vehicle clean for nothing. Oh man. But yeah, she only got to, like, after all that, I mean, there's no thermostat in it. That's why it's only to right there. So, but and it's also only like 78, maybe 80 degrees today, which is fantastic. But yeah, look at, I got all that crap out of there. Got all that crap from over there. I still got a few things, you know, a lot of stuff I'm keeping. So yeah, I mean, it's happening, man. I can't believe it's actually happening. You know, I set that goal thinking, you know, probably by the end of the year, or, you know, maybe not even accomplishing the goal, because if you're trying to buy a house right now, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a bit crazy right now. So yeah, I'm just so happy. I don't mind. Like, I used to be ashamed to show my trailer in the background. I mean, who wouldn't be? I mean, you know. So now I get to show you my new house, which that'll probably be the next video you see with me. You might see another AJ video between here and there. I might put another video out. I'm not planning on doing anything to any of the vehicles right now, because all my money's going, it's all focused on taking care of stuff and getting shit squared away, you know, for the move, because it's a 1,000-mile journey up there. So you know, it's just yeah, just hang tight. And, you know, in about a month and a half, 2 months time, we'll be back to our regular scheduled programming. And yeah, I appreciate everybody who has subscribed, hit that like button, viewed my videos, you know, just everything, dropping the comments. I love reading your comments. So you know, if you want to help out, honestly, drop some comments, man. It takes my mind off of the other stuff. So I like thinking about it. Like, I got to measure something for another subscriber. He had a question about the axles on that we replaced on the Honda, so I got to measure that for him. And yeah, like I said, I'll check you guys later. Bye.